Konnichiwa, Japan fans. Today's show, we are going to be talking about Steve Jobs and sales. Eigyo desu. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. This is the 7th year of the Sales Japan series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku, here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaeigo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Plus, stop wasting money on training in Japanese, training de okane o muda ni suru no wa yamimashou, and these are all available now on Amazon. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive and even better, thrive in business. 1, sell more, do it more easily. 2, exceed your targets, in fact, blow up your targets. 3, make some serious money. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. And every second Tuesday, the Business Touches in no Oshie show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 319. Today we're talking about Steve Jobs and the death of the salesperson. Proprietary, research findings, industry experience, thick product catalogues, detailed flyers were the currency of the salesperson before the advent of the iPhone. The salesperson was an unknown quantity, so the only guarantee was their firm's brand. The individual didn't have a personal brand. Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone in 2007 and changed sales forever. That salesperson of old has been killed off by the technology. The client today has access to everything the salesperson has, and they can access it from anywhere. In fact, they can know a lot about the salesperson before they ever meet and size them up accordingly. Content marketing has flooded every field with knowledge, insight, and experience. It is all free and literally within your grasp as you pick up your phone and plug into the internet. Someone I know here picked up their phone, wrote this message, and sent it out to their social media network. Has anyone seen Mr. X? He owes me money. Mr. X had a business here in Tokyo, and they were trying to sell us their services. Once upon a time, the disgruntled business person could have told a few people about their issue with Mr. X. He could have easily evaded broad public scrutiny and kept going as before. Not now. His name is Mud, and any time someone checks him out, there will be a thick trail of brand destruction for all to see, and so people will be wary of him. It is as easy as picking up your iPhone. The same thing can happen to any of us. If we are not doing the right thing by how we serve our clients, then public purview will be close behind. The well will be poisoned for other potential deals. Another person I know here had a business dispute with the seller of a company they bought. The post-deal elements became acrimonious and was waged in the court of public opinion, courtesy of the internet, as well as the legal courts. They told me that subsequent to this issue going out to the internet, They had a lot of trouble attracting business partners, investors, and buyers for their businesses. Research, thanks to the mobile phone, has become instant, cheap, easy, and in some cases, deadly. On the flip side, what positive things can clients learn about you before you meet? I was introduced to an executive of a major firm here in Japan over a lunch. The first thing the person said was, "I checked you out on LinkedIn." I was very cool, calm, and collected when hearing that. This was because I have been making a constant effort that what he saw on LinkedIn would generate a specific reaction. What he said next was, "It was very impressive." And that is what I wanted to make sure I heard. That praise from him was no accident. It was planned, because anyone can check us out instantly with the minimum of effort thanks to Steve Jobs. Find out more. We come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also are doing custom in-house programs. We do them in both Japanese and English. We do them in our super safe classroom and live online. On the 7th of December, we'll be holding our Dale Carnegie course, our flagship program. This is a very unusual program. It's got a number of elements to it: stress management, leadership, people skills, communication. It also has an element around changing mindset. Well, you might be thinking, change mindset? That's not easy. And you would be 100% right. It is not easy. But this is the course to make that happen. On the 16th of December, we'll be doing our successful public speaking program. This is a one-day program. It's really for people who have had no training in how to present, how to speak in public, who need to know the basics. So we go through that in detail and get lots of opportunity to be coached and practice, have a structure, understand how to do delivery, covers everything you need to know. On the 19th of December, we're doing our time management program. Now, all of us need to be better in organising our time because we are all time poor and we're not getting any more of it. And in fact, technology is making it harder and harder to keep up with everything, so time management is becoming one of the critical differentiators between those who get stuff done and those who don't. On the 20th of December, we'll be doing Step Up to Leadership, which is a one-day program for new leaders, how to understand what your new role is as a leader, how to communicate with your team, coach your team, how to get performance through your team. This is what we will cover in that program. Go to our website at www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. That's www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Lots and lots of value there for you. To do better in Japan, email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching video, then we have nearly 2,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. Welcome back. Knowing this, what are you doing about it? Your website can now house all of that information you used to carry around on client visits. You can access your own website and bring up information for the client using your phone, and so you don't have to lug heavy items around anymore. That's nice. You can write articles on specialized subjects and blast them out through the internet to the world. Potential clients will be able to sample your fare before they buy it to understand if you are trustworthy or not. If your writing is high quality, then the buyer will see you in the same way before you meet. The buyer can see if you're a clean skin or not. If someone is complaining about your integrity or honesty and the service you provided them, that is going to be a deal breaker with potential new clients. I always talk about we don't want a sale. We want the reorder, because the psychology behind that is totally different to going after a single sale. The way you think about the buyer is different. You're trying to become a trusted partner for the long term, with tremendous repeat business and lots of farming going on, and not just running around hunting all the time. When potential clients grab their phone to do a search on you, what will they find? Do you know what they will find? If you don't, you should be checking regularly to make sure you are happy with what is out there about you. And you should do the research on your phone, not your computer laptop, because that is most likely the medium the buyer is going to be using. Clients can also quickly fact-check what you are telling them as well. So we have to make sure we're always being honest with the buyer. Lying to buyers is so far beyond stupid, I don't even want to discuss it. Steve Jobs has handed us all a powerful truth finder in sales. It isn't going away. It will only become more intense. We have to find ways of making this work for us when selling to open up new opportunities and vistas. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Go out there and survive. Use it and make some serious money. Bucks, dough, moolah, coin, dosh, lolly, ready, smackers, earners, and bread and honey. Remember, I'm in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.